Yo, what's up, dudes? What's up? So today I thought we would talk about compressors. I happen to have a compressor on hand, a nice Keeley Compressor Plus. I saw Keeley at GitCon, and afterwards they reached out to me and said, you know, if you'd ever want to pedal. I was like, oh, I'll take a compressor, because I know Keeley makes really good compressors. And I said, definitely send over one of the compressors. And they sent the Compressor Plus. And, you know, just talking about compressors a little bit, there's a lot of types of compressors, multi-band, all kinds of stuff. But let's just assume we're talking about normal pedal compressors. There's really two types, compressor limiter and compressor sustainer. And that's what we're talking about, compressor sustainers, which are your country, you know, that kind of sound. Compressor limiter is really more for bass. And that's where, a bass player is playing regular stuff, and then they might be doing a little of the snapping and the popping, and that will, lead to overload. So a compressor limiter is really, they're both really automatic volume knobs, with the compressor sustainer mostly working the volume up, and the compressor limiter working the volume down, right? We get that beautiful sustain. There's the pedal off. So, most compressors have at least two knobs, sustain and level. Keeley Compressor Plus has three more items, two more knobs, and a switch. So, one knob is a blend knob, and that's going to blend the compressed signal with the bypass signal. So, raw guitar plus the compressed guitar in a blend. All the way down, that's a 50% blend. And assuming it's linear, I'm going to say halfway up is 75%. It could be log, I don't really know, but I like it at about halfway. That's where it is right now. So here it is, all the compressed guitar. But you lose attack. You get the attack back by blending a little bit of that raw guitar in there. And if you take it all the way, you lose a little too much of the sustain. So I like it about halfway up. That's this in single coil mode, and this is a single coil pickup. So that's a humbucker pickup normally, but I have it set to single coil right now. This is just this P90. I'll turn it off. You see how it adds almost like a little bit of warmth to it? Because of the increased sustain. And here's the single coil here. So these are like indispensable for funk, you know. gives it a very percussive feel. Here's with it off. It's just lacking. It's not quite the same as, you know. The other knob, that was the blend knob. Again, we have sustain and level. But the other knob is tone. In the middle, it's pretty neutral, but if we turn it up, it gets brighter. Here's all the way up. Here it is back at the neutral position, which is middle. And then all the way down. So clearly it's cutting. I found neutral to be sort of halfway. Of course, sustain works as you would think. Turn it down, you don't get as much of compression. You turn it up. It's like being squeezed out of a tube of toothpaste. Gotta bring that level up a little bit, I think. And if we want to really get compressed, there's 100% on the blend, and here's the sustain all the way up. It starts to pump because the ratio's so high. But it's, you know, perfect for funk, you know. Right. It's like, I don't know if you would get all that articulation, you know. Well, that was a little over the top there. That's way up. Let's bring it to a reasonable, like halfway. And we'll bring this about halfway, like how I would normally use it. Be about right here. Versus... yeah, not quite as much. I might put the sustain up a little bit. Let's try it again. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. To really get that, almost like they're trying to get almost like an organ sound, right? Last switch on it is in the middle. It's the single coil humbucker. So if I put this to, let me turn the humbucker, it gets a little louder. And it handles the, now I'm in humbucker mode here. Bring that down just a hair. blend down a hair. Cool. Here it is off. Versus on. It really handles the picking differently. I mean, you can totally hear it. All right, dudes, there you have it. Keeley Compressor Plus. I'll leave applicable links down in the description. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and subscribe. They want us to say that now. Anyway, as always, thanks so much for hanging out, and I will see you in the next one, and until then, rock on.